everyone, it's Laci with Thunderbird Supply. In this week's video, I'll be showing you guys all of the supplies you'll be needing to begin beading. Come on, we need to get started. Okay, let's start with the basics for your project. This is basically like the foundation of what you'll need. Beading felt is what you'll be beading onto. I personally like to use white. I got this big sheet. It comes with 4 of them. I've had it for like over a year now, and I still have a lot of felt left over. However, if you're just starting out, maybe you don't want something so big and so much. We do carry these smaller ones, maybe about 4x7. We have them in white and black, and we do have them available in other colors as well. We have like gray, we have pink, we have purple, we even have beige. It really just depends on what you're beading on. And then the next items you'll be needing to continue your beading project: backing material. There's many options for this. It kind of just depends on what you're working on. Maybe you're working on perhaps like a beaded medallion set, or like some hair ties. People tend to use like deer hide for those. However, I just make some simple earrings and maybe some smaller medallions, and I just use these fabrics here at Thunderbird Supply. They do have quite a bit of a selection. Well, this part is kind of optional, or beading cabochons, or what some people call beading centers. Beading cabochons come in a couple of forms. As you can tell, we do have these ones right here. They're just like little rhinestones that you can glue or tack onto your project, onto the felt. Or you can just go ahead and get like a round or heart center. I like to work with hearts. You can get one of these. Thankfully, here at Thunderbird Supply, we do have a large variety of beading cabochons to choose from hearts to cute characters to native designs. And next up on what you'll need to begin beading are your needles. I personally use the size 11. I bought 1 pack a few years ago, maybe 2, possibly even 3, and I still have all of the needles. For your needles, it really just depends on your preference. I prefer to use a longer needle. However, I know there are some people who like to use a shorter needle, like about 1 inch. This one's about like 1.5 inches right here. We have these available in a size 10, 11, and a 12. And next up is your beeswax or thread conditioner. This is really, really recommended. It helps your thread to stop fraying or getting tangled. Just run it through a few times and warm it up with your fingers, and you're set to go. If you want to learn more about the beeswax or thread conditioners, we do have a blog post about it on our website, and I'll have it linked in the description as well. Now, let's talk about beads, my favorite of all time. So for beads, it really just recommends on how intricate you want your design to be. If you want to go into really deep detail with your bead design, I would recommend like a size 15. Those are really tiny. However, if you are just starting out with beading, I would recommend a size 10. These are a little bit bigger, and it still keeps that really beautiful design with some detail if you are wanting it. And as time goes on, as you are progressing in your beadwork, maybe you want to upgrade a little bit more and use some different beads. We do have size 11 beads available as well. And of course, like I had mentioned earlier, we do have some size 15 beads, which is on the other side. So if you want to come with me, it's not a large selection, but it is a pretty hefty amount if you are wanting to just start out. Do have some bugle beads. If you are making medallions or if you're making bracelets, bugle beads will add a great accent to whatever you're working on. We have these available in tubes, and we also have them available in these other bags. These are the bugle twist beads. We have these available in different sizes, like size 5s, and I believe size 6s and 4s as well. Sorry, I lied. We have the bugle beads available in a 5mm, 6mm, 15mm, 20mm, and a 25mm. I'm sure you have heard some people talk about hanks of beads, which we do have as well. We have them available in size 9, 10, 11, and 12. Lie again. Okay, I'm so sorry, but for the hanks, we have them available in a size 9, 10, and a 13. So a hank is basically at least 6 strands of nothing but pure beads. They come together like this. You'll get a couple of strands like this, and we sell these for starting at $3 to even $11 per hank. We had them in cuts, we had them in round beads, and I just personally think they add a really good accent to whatever you're working on. I'm getting nervous. Okay, next is your thread. There are many options for threads. I personally really love to use Fireline. I use this size right here. This is my favorite. It's my go-to whenever I'm beading or even stringing something. I use Fireline. This is my absolute favorite, and I highly recommend Fireline. The price may be high, however, in my opinion, it is worth it. If Fireline is out of your budget, we do have a few other options. For example, we do have these Nymo available. These are available in a lot bigger spools, and we do have them available in smaller sizes if you're just wanting to try it out. We do have these in white and black. For the Nymo, we do have a couple of sizes available. We do have the size O and size D and B. Some other tools that you may be needing are some needle nose pliers. I have the bead-along pliers, however, these microfine pliers will work just as well. Next up are your bead organizers. I personally, I use a container similar to this. I have like 5 of these in my room where I store all of my seed beads. We do have a couple of options for you to choose from. We have like an organizer like this. However, if you are, maybe you're working with the buell beads again, we do have these larger containers that you guys can use. And maybe you are on travel and you want to bring some seed beads with you. We do actually have these smaller travel organizers you can bring with you on the go. Or perhaps you are looking for something a little bit more unique. We do have these ones available as well. All of these will be linked in the description along with the stock numbers if you guys are interested in checking these out. So this is optional. I like to use a beading mat. We have this available here at Thunderbird Supply. It just keeps your beads on the mat. Like, I'm very clumsy. I tend to knock over my beads, and I prefer to keep a mat on hand just so it'll catch the beads from drifting all over. One of the essentials that you'll be needing are jump rings. We do have a couple of sizes available. It kind of just depends on your preference. Maybe you want them smaller, or maybe you want them bigger. Perhaps you want the gauge thicker. I will have a couple of options listed. Okay, if you're making earrings, you'll be needing some ear wire. We do have a selection available. We have like surgical steel French wires. The surgical steel kidney wires. Maybe you're making earrings that are really big and heavy. These are really good to use. One that is very popular for people who make earrings for powwows are the fingernail posts. Okay, if you guys don't want the whole headache of like trying to find all of these items individually, we do have beading kits that I did make with another coworker, Marilyn. I have a deluxe kit if you guys are interested, and I also have a tools kit only. In these kits, it comes with the pliers, the needles, the beeswax, even seed beads. You get 6 seed beads per kit, and you get the felt, and you get this little cool travel size kit. And this is the deluxe. We do have it for $50 if you are interested. And we do have the kit only for only $34 where you get all the supplies you'll be needing. The only thing that you need to buy is the backing and the seed beads.
Travel back down that road, wish you'd come back. No one knows.
And that is all for this week's video. I really hope this video helped you guys get a little bit more familiar with how to begin your beading. If you guys have any questions or concerns, just feel free to comment them down below. We'll do our best to answer them. And if you guys want me to do like another beading tutorial, let us know and I'll happily do another one. But that's all for this week. I'll see you guys next week.